Sorry, gentlemen, we had some technical issues. We are here again. We will not leave you alone with unanswered questions. So, we continue. Okay, AK platform. As all of you know, there are multiple versions of AK. The main difference of these versions is the caliber. Okay, originally the caliber of AK is 7.62 on 39. Okay, this is the classical version. There is a variant of 5.45. Okay, we will speak about the difference briefly a little bit later. Okay, if you are interested in details about the difference in ballistics, about the difference in handling, about the difference in manipulation, please write them in comments, and we'll organize the next stream about the ballistic of AK, about the zeroing in details, about ballistic charts of these two calibers. Okay, so what you should understand, there are a lot of versions of the AK, but the principle of action and the principles of handling are almost the same. Okay, let's work with this variant. Okay, AK, what is important to understand? Here, for those who don't know, this is the barrel. This is the front side. Okay, here is the handguard. Here we have the rear side. Here we have the dust cover, safety. At the same time, this is the fire selector. And here we have the charging handle. Here is the pistol grip. And here there is a magazine. And here we have the stock. In this version, the stock is like this. It's not the most comfortable one, but we have what we have. Okay? So, the principle of action. Again, don't forget, this is the replica. It's slightly different from the real one. The magazine, you see it is empty, even no BB bullets. Okay? So, how to insert it? We make a kind of hook, and we make a click. It's inside. It's not like M4 that we need to just push. Okay? To release the magazine, there is a button here. We press this button and we release the magazine easily. Okay? What is important? No stress. Okay? Don't try to panic, don't try to push the magazine like this. Just find the chamber, make a hook, and it will be inside. Like this. Okay? Magazine of AK, it has the standard magazine. It has 30 bullets. There are different types of magazines of 45 and even a round magazine for 70 bullets when you have to do a lot of pew. It's very nice, especially with full auto. Okay, we continue. We insert our magazine. A couple of words of this. This is the safety and the fire selector. Okay, it has 3 positions. The first position, when it is here, it is safe. So the bolt can't move back. So even if the weapon is charged, even if the cartridge is in the chamber, it will not action if you squeeze the trigger. So in this position, you are totally safe. The first position, okay, this is full auto. So when you move the selector or the safety in this position and you squeeze the trigger, you will swipe out all your enemies with a good full auto. But don't forget, considering the speed of shooting, you will empty your magazine in 2-3 seconds. So be aware of your ammo. The next position. This is single shots, our principal position. So the position what we mostly use. Why the order is like this? The logics of the things. When you are under stress, when you release the safety as fast as possible and as strong as possible, so obviously you will go to the lowest position And when you squeeze the trigger under stress, you will not empty your magazine immediately. So that's why the logic of the position of single shot and full auto is like this. Okay? Now about the pistol grip. Nothing special, but when you handle it, if you want to handle it correctly, there should be no space between this part and your hand. So your hand should be as close as possible. And your fingers like make a hug of this pistol grip. Okay? Of course, your finger is out of the trigger, unless you are shooting. Everybody, I hope, know the safety rules. Okay, the stock. About the stock, nothing to say. This is the stock that we can. This is not the most comfortable one, but with this type of stock, we can easily make this rifle shorter. So it's good for the crew of armored vehicles or paratroopers or whatever. But for shooting, it's not the best option. But anyway, even with this, you can shoot, you can hit the target. Let me see if you have any comments. Just a second. Don't hesitate. I know everybody knows about AK. Okay, let me see. Okay, for a moment. No comments. Great. It means everything is clear. Okay, let's continue. Now we come to the point, the important point of aiming. I know, gentlemen, you are all professionals, but I just remind that the front side, this one, everybody sees, should be in the middle of the rear side. This is the principle of at the same height. So the uppercut of the front side should be at the same level as the rear side. I know this is old school, but it works. If you can shoot with iron sights, you can shoot with whatever. Okay, let's continue. Here, at the rear side, we have different magic numbers. It corresponds to the distance of our shooting. Okay, so we have from, let's say, 100 on this version till 1000. But let's be logical. At 1000 meters, it's really hard to find the target. Even at 500, 300, it's almost impossible. Okay? So, it means at this distance, you can shoot in theory, but you need to consider ballistics and your skills of observation. Okay? In general, for you, it's important these three numbers, 1, 2, and 3, for shooting for 100, 200, and 300 meters. Again, if you are interested, we will make the next stream about the ballistics of the AK 7.62 and 5.45. Okay? So, just now, remember, if you put this device on one, it means at 100 meters, your bullet will arrive exactly at the position where you aim. Of course, if you shoot well. The same, if you move it to 3, at 300 meters, your bullet will arrive exactly at the position where you aim. There is a point a little bit behind, you can see here, okay, that is interesting for many of people who don't understand what is this. Actually, gentlemen, this is now Cyrillic pair. It can be the letter can be different. This is Battle Zero for this caliber. What is Battle Zero? You are interested? We will explain it later, because today we are speaking about just fundamentals. Okay, but I can assure you this is a very useful thing. It helps you a lot, especially in dynamic combat. Okay, so how to change this position? You see, there is a button here, there is a button here. you press both of them and you move your rear side how you want. To finish with rear side, there are two devices for zeroing of AK. The first one, it is here in the standard AK kit. You see, normally when you have classical Soviet AK with wooden stock, inside you have this magic thing. You open it, and here you find the devices, the things for disassembly, for cleaning, and this thing. How we use it? You see, there are the holes. We fix it like this. We put it in the on the muzzle, and we can screw it to the left or to the right to move it up, down or up. Okay, this is for this. And the second device you need for zeroing is this. Okay, with the help of this, we can move the front side to the left or to the right. You see, there is a kind of ring here. This is the place for putting this device. When we screw from one side or another side, they can move the front or rear, the front side to the left or to the right. Again, if you are interested how to zero your AK correctly, write it in comments, and we'll speak it during ballistic stream. Let me see the comments, if there are any. Okay. Flavio Andrea, hope to see you soon. Hello, Flavio. Glad to see you on our stream. Whenever you come, you are more than welcome, because the students like you, we greatly appreciate. Vedran, hello. Nice to see you here. I remember your PMC team. It was a brilliant team, really. Hope you are doing well. Okay, let me. Gunther. All the guys are here. Gunther, nice to see you. Hope to see you again during the courses. You are really ATT PMC engine. Come back. We are always happy to see you. Okay, let's continue. I hope it's more or less clear about the sides. Okay, and about the device that you need for zeroing the AK. Okay, now we come to the basic handling. Okay, there are no secrets in AK handling, but there are a lot of options. And all the options, they provoke a lot of discussions, because everybody thinks that his way is the most comfortable, is the most tactical, is the most professional. But gentlemen, what can I say? The best way for you of handling his AK is when you hit the target and when you are comfortable with this. Okay, let's begin step by step. Okay, first of all, as I told you, your strong hand goes to pistol grip. Okay, there should it should not have any empty space here. Okay, don't forget, the function of your strong hand is to squeeze the trigger, not to stabilize the weapon. For stabilizing the weapon, you have the weak hand. And about this position, about its position, we will speak soon. Before that, a couple of words about the position of the stock. Normally, it goes in this small, let's say, hole in the shoulder. But sometimes we have a problem, because we have body armor, we have clothes, whatever, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable. So every time you should adapt to the gear that you have. Okay, so the stock goes here, and let's say you are making a hug of your shoulder on the stock. Okay, so and you stabilize the stock with your shoulder. To stabilize it a little bit more, you can make a move, an imitation of move with your strong hand and your shoulder together, okay, in the direction, okay, like this. You have a kind of additional stabilization. The elbow of the strong hand. Classical Soviet school, okay, recommends to do like this, but this time passed, okay, so now we aware of our elbow and we avoid any chicken wings. So the elbow is looking down, okay, so the strong elbow is looking down. Our head, it doesn't go like this, It just, if you need to move it, you move it a little bit forward and you align your eyes, your ear side, and your front side. Question arises, for sure. We aim with 2 eyes or with 1 eye. All this story about eye dominant, etc. We try to work with both eyes. Okay? Because we need the eyes not only for shooting, but to control what is going around the target, what is going on around us, okay? And we use our peripheral vision. So the position of the weak hand. We are here, okay? There are 3 main options. The first one, classical. We keep the hand guard. Okay, and we align the side. Again, you see my elbow. It is looking down. We avoid doing this because it creates, first of all, unnecessary pressure. Secondly, it doesn't help to stabilize the weapon. My fingers hold the handguard firmly. Okay? I don't speak now about the legs. We'll speak about them later, okay? Just about the hands. Okay, this is the first type of the grip. And you move your elbows slightly towards each other. It helps to stabilize the weapon during shooting. The next grip. Guys, do you have questions about this grip? This is classical way. This is the most common actually, and you will find them in all the manuals. Please write the questions, don't be shy. Okay? If you want any details about this grip, okay, why it is like this, we'll discuss. Also, again, don't hesitate to share your opinion. We are always ready for any kind of discussion, but with arguments, of course. Okay? Let me check the comments. Okay, so Steven, hi, I'm from Cambodia. I like your live. Steven, hello, Cambodia. Come to our trainings. Okay, thank you for good words. Further on will be even better. Okay. Next type of the grip. Okay, this is the type of the grip was created by our American friends and tactical specialists. So it's Magpul or C-grip. Okay, so what these gentlemen they do, the position of the strong hand is the same, but the position of the weak hand is like this. So originally this grip was done like this because our American gentlemen they like to use a lot of devices on the AK. Okay, with the grip like this, you can use red dot, magnifier, whatever, but you can't use your iron sights. To adapt this grip to iron sights, you move your thumb here. Okay, and you point with your thumb on your target. Okay, I see there is another comment. Let me check. Wow, why this grip is not shown in the action movies from Hollywood? You never change, huh? Look, first of all, it's better to ask this question to Hollywood, and secondly, I suppose that it is not so fancy, you know, as McPool grip, for example. And also, you see, I think Hollywood actors they don't do 1 week, 2 week training when you do patrolling all the day or night. And you see, in general, the reality is much different from what we see on the screen. Even by the way, even you see at the range, you can see it. One thing, you are shooting at the clear shooting range with big empty space, with clear targets. Another thing, when you are shooting in a kind of bushes or forest zone. By the way, we have this in our facilities. You want to try to how it is to do jungle warfare or forest warfare, come to us. You will see that it's really different from what you see in movies. Right? One more comment, okay. Watching from Grenada. Hello, Grenada. Okay, and here the relationship between foresight and rear sight again. So the relationship, okay. I'll show a scheme. Okay, look. To be more comprehensive. This is the rear side. Okay, and this is the front side. Okay, so what is important? The front side, the black one, should be at the same distance from left and from the right, and at the same level with the rear side. Like this, when it is on target, you will hit the target. If you need more explanation, please write, let us know. Normally, it's actual not only for AK, it's actual for any kind of firearms with iron sight. This is the basic principle of Borg. Okay. We got from Poland. Hello, our Polish friends. Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you comment something, because you also you know AK platform. Don't hesitate, share with us your opinion. We'll much appreciate. Okay. Again, comment again. I am watching you from Libya. Greetings to you all. Greetings, Libya. Hope you are doing well. You also, I think, you are a good AK specialist, because you have a lot of AKs there. Noel Lopez, big fans of AK in Sinaloa, Mexico. No comments about Sinaloa, but AK is AK. You see, no comments about Sinaloa. I can comment only about AK. But AK is okay. More questions? No more questions. Okay, we continue. About SIGGRIP. About my again. Okay. Best regards from Poland. Okay. Hello, Poland. Nice to see you again here. Always welcome to us. Simon Engel, leader gamer. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, we continue. About SIGGRIP. Look, what is important in SIGGRIP? In SIGGRIP, it's important to lock your elbow joint, because without this, it loses a lot of these capacities. With the locked elbow joint, you stabilize, you create a rigid structure that helps you to stabilize the weapon. So it looks more or less like this. So the common mistake is to do this. Okay, like this. If you do like this, you work with your muscles mostly. If you turn it, you lock your joint, and it's much easier to hold the weapon. What are the good points and weak points of this grip? Actually, the good point is when you need to do a good, precise, quick single shot, it's an F-sim grip, really. But when you're in patrol, when you are in combat in urban environment for several hours, you see, I think you'll have problem with your muscles, especially with your shoulder, because really it's really tiresome. Okay, and also it cuts your vision to the left side if you are using left hand. You see, automatically, this is biomechanics, the shoulder is going up. So it cuts a little bit your vision to the right, and it creates, it creates the rigid structure, but also you yourself, your body becomes less flexible. So you become less maneuverable. But again, I can repeat, for precise shooting, for quick shooting from this position, for quick handling, for quick low ready, and going from low ready to shooting, this is a great grip. Again, what can I say? There are no good or bad techniques. We can speak about appropriate techniques in an appropriate situation. Yeah, see the comments again. Okay, hello, my friend from South Africa. Hello, South Africa. Great country. I hope to visit it one day. Is Rustam behind the camera? Rustam, where are you, Rustam? He's just in front of my barrel, actually. Rustam, okay, hello. My favorite grip mode. Of course, I keep my favorite grip mode for the last, and I will speak about this now. Okay, like this. You know, the third type of the grip, we can call it unconventional grip, because normally you will not find it in manuals. All tactical experts and professional, they criticize it because, let's say, it's not the best option to hold the magazine, blah 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 blah. I think you guessed already about the position of the left hand. So it's like this, you see. And answering your question, Flavio, this is my favorite, personally my favorite. I don't do any publicity, but for me, it's the most comfortable one. Why? I explain. What is important to see? You don't hold the magazine itself, okay? The part of your palm is holding the rifle's body. Another part is holding the magazine. Your thumb is like this, again, in the direction of the target. Okay? And your elbows, in this grip, your elbows are going towards each other, compressing your silhouette and stabilizing the weapon. What is good for me personally? This grip is less tiresome than others. When you are in long patrol, when you are in when you have long hours of escorting the IPs, whatever, or for example, when you are in long hours of combat, when you need to lift the weapon, go down, lift, go down, lift, go down. This, from my point of view, this is the optimal variant, because you economize a lot of efforts. And the weapon like this, again, it's quite maneuverable. It loses a little bit of stability because you see the balance changes a little bit in comparison with this type of the grip, and especially with this type of the grip. But the loss of the balance we compensate by our personal comfort. Actually, with practice, you hit with this grip the same as with classical one. Again, gentlemen, what I want you to understand, the grip, you should choose for you the most appropriate one. But in general, you should be able to perform all these three types of grips, because all of them, they are good for different situations. As far as I see, there are some comments. Okay, the question, best way you prefer to reload and rack? And saludos from Chile. Okay, hello Chile. And by the way, about South Africa, our South African friends, in October we will come to you. And I'm really looking forward to see your country. And we will have several courses there, so you are more than welcome to participate. Okay, so to see the dates of our courses in South Africa, please visit our website, ebssa.net. You will find the schedule, and you can arrange your planning, and you can find the course that is interesting for you. I highly recommend to do it in South Africa. I'm sure it will be interesting. Okay, which grip is better for maneuvering around corners and stairs? About corners and stairs, what can I say? It's not the question of the grip. It's the question of your overall techniques. The grip itself will not change. It will not change a lot. The overall technique matters. Okay. And what can I say for this question? The grip that is most comfortable for you. The grip that makes your movements easy. Okay. The grips that doesn't fatigue you. Okay, Stephen Buckley. I like that. Good tactics. That technique will help spare shoulder pain. Yes, especially with the age, we are not getting younger actually. Yes, and at least it will avoid the consumption of ibuprofen. Good comments. Good comment actually. Okay, about racking. If you have any more questions about grips, please share with us. Okay, about racking the AK. Again, this is a very discussable question because all tactical and not so tactical specialists, they have really heavy discussions about which hand to use, how to move it, etc. Again, let's start with classics. And before this, let's start with one point. You see, before rack the weapon, we need to release the safety. There is a small detail, but it is very important in real firefight. Okay, we avoid doing this, and we avoid doing this. Why? In both cases, we lose the time. Okay, we try to do these two things at the same time. So we leave the weapon, we start to leave the weapon, and immediately we start to remove the safety with our strong hand. So when the weapon is on target, our safety is immediately off, okay? And we can engage easily, okay? So again, if I remove the safety in this position and then I leave the weapon, I lose my time for lifting the weapon. If I leave the weapon first and I remove the safety next, I lose my time for removing the safety. So we do these two things at the same time. Okay, I see the comment. C-clamp grip or standard grip on AK platform, especially in urban situation. C-clamp, again, depends on personal preferences, but I would really like to see any urban warfare specialist making C-grip for a couple of hours. If you know the specialists, please recommend them to me or link their profile. I would really like to see how they operate with C-grip for 1, 2, 3 hours in an urban environment. Let's have guys all from Special Forces because you are good in what you are doing. Thank you very much for this compliment. Actually, if you like it, that means that we are working for you, that it's not for nothing. We do our job. Okay. How will I reach with the standard? Alex from South Africa. Hello, South Africa again. About special forces or very special forces. Actually, in general, all EBSSA instructors, this is a must-have. They are or ex-military or ex-law enforcement with practical experience. So with operational tours, with proofs of these operational tours, okay, and with specialized training. So all main instructors, they have operational experience. As for me, if you are interested, I have 6 years of service in French Foreign Legion in reconnaissance unit. During this time, I did 4 operational tours, 1 in Afghanistan, 3 in Africa. After French Foreign Legion, more than 10 years, I'm working in personal protection, in hostile areas, in high risk zones, and now I'm working as tactical instructor in EBSSA. By the way, I have also master degree in pedagogy. So all our programs actually they're, let's say, pedagogically correct. So we try to be as efficient as we can. Hope I answered your question. Okay, if you have something more to add, please ask. Okay, about ranking. Now, one more comment, Radoslav. EBSSA International, when do we open EBSSA Poland? Brother, I'm done with war fighting for a moment. When you invite us, we come. No problem. With great pleasure. And from our part, we invite you at any moment to join our courses. Like this, we can speak, we can exchange the ideas. We can exchange the ideas and we can create something. Anyway, we are always ready. But the first thing, we will be very glad to see you at our facilities again. Okay, if there is nothing more, let's proceed to racking. Okay, it's clear with the safety. Hope so. So we release it. Okay, one more comment. Спасибо, полезные советы в бою. Thank you for your Russian, Mr. Emil Yermach. Okay, glad to see that you find it useful. Anyway, we are working for you. Join our stream, join our courses, watch our reels, and what is more important, comment, please, like this. We know what is interesting for you, and you know your opinion. And, okay, so Steven, I want to see HK 416. Okay, why not? We'll think about this. Any sling prefer position? About the sling, you see, the question about the sling is quite vast. Let's, if there are gentlemen who are interested in this, please write this in comment, and we will make a separate stream about sling setup, about different types of slings, and about how to use them, how to put them on IK platform, and how to use them in tactical situation. Okay. No more. Everything okay? Everybody happy? We can proceed to racking. Or not yet? No, I see that we can proceed to the racking. Let me check the comment. I wish Alex, I wish I can train by you. I can see you are good instructor. Thank you very much. Really, it's you see, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to read. Thank you very much. You see, my task is to share what I know with you. Okay, and if you find it good, if you find it useful for you, really, I'm happy. Join our courses, especially in South Africa. Thank you for these good words. Thank you very much. Okay, and now we come to racking. So we release our safety. Our safety is off. And we start again with old school Soviet style, how they did it. In Soviet manuals, the position is like this. You use the strong hand and you do this. Okay? But this time is over. The only thing that you should get from this technique is we never accompany the charging handle. Okay? This is not good. We move it back and we release. Okay? Whatever way of racking we use, we always release the charging handle. Like this, we avoid any jamming. I see the comment again. Do you speak Spanish? Me personally, no, but we have in EBSSA, we have the instructors who speak fluent Spanish. So we can and we will organize the streams with Spanish speaking instructors. We will organize the reels, and we have the courses for Spanish speaking students. So feel free to visit our site, ebssa.net, and there is a contact form, so you can ask all the questions about this kind of courses. And we continue. Okay. So, racking. Two main points. Which hand to use? The strong hand or a weak hand? Okay, when we use a strong hand, what we do? We are in position, we pull the hand like this, not like this because it's really uncomfortable for you. We make a kind of a hook, we move the charging handle back, and we release it. You see the position of my elbow and the dynamics of the movement of my hand. You see, I don't do this. My elbow is always looking down. I move it back and I release. At the same time, when I release the bolt, the charging handle, my right hand continues to move to my pistol grip. Okay? And when the handle arrives to its final position, my hand is already here and my finger is on the trigger. And we have command. Hello Martin, I see you watching our stream. Nice to see you. And we see a comment. I did counter surveillance with you guys. Excellent and practical. Glad to hear this. Thank you very much for this words. Well, yeah, for you. Come to offline course. I hope it will be even more interesting than online courses. Anyway, all of our offline courses you can find at our website ebcca.net. Okay, and we continue about racking. So this type of racking, it's highly criticized again by tactical specialists, saying that you leave the trigger alone, your strong hand is not on the trigger, so how you will fight, blah 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 blah. Yes, of course, my hand is going off the trigger, but for how long? Not even 1 second. This is the first thing. The second thing, again, even if my hand is for a while, for a short moment, is off the trigger, my barrel is on the target. So like this, I control my barrel and my aiming much better than like this. Okay? And as for the speed, it's the question of training, actually, not the fault of the way of racking. But anyway, this is the first type that is classical, the first type of racking. Why it's also, where it can be also useful. For example, you need to rack at this position, in petrol position, for some reason. For example, you start to lift your weapon in case of contact, in case of unexpected contact, and you don't have, for some reason, the cartridge in the chamber. So you start to lift the weapon with this hand, you release the safety at the same time. You rack the weapon and you are on. Okay, and you have only to squeeze the trigger. Second moment, for example, you are in closed space, you don't have the possibility to maneuver with your weapon freely. So it's easy. You have the same movement. The next point, prone position, gentlemen. All these tactical specialists and tactical instructors who criticize this type of racking, I don't know why they forget about prone position. Maybe because it's not so comfortable to take it, to go down, to go up, to go down, to go up. In prone position, actually, this is the easiest way to rack the weapon, using your strong hand. And also don't forget about our psychology and about biomechanics. In case of stress, when we are under fire, when the adrenaline is splashing out, we have the tendency to use our muscle memory. And if you are right-handed, all the operations, all the manipulations for us are more natural to do by our strong hand. So this is quite logical. I see the comment. Okay, let me read. From where you should handle if you are aiming. Please, more details about the question. I don't quite understand the idea from where you should handle if you are aiming. Please develop your question because I didn't get the point, and I will answer for sure. Okay, and we continue. The next way, the favorite way of all the tactical specialists are saying that we never leave the trigger alone. Okay, the guys who say that we should always have control on the trigger and the pistol handle. So this way is we release the safety and we move all like this, or if we are on the target, we do like this. So or we release already and do this, or if we are on the target, we rack like this. What can I say? This way exists. With training, it becomes quite comfortable. With training, it becomes quite fast. Okay? But technically, it's much more complicated to master than this type. Okay? Because first of all, it's less natural to use left hand. Secondly, when you go like this, you have your mag, okay, and you need to do more manipulations, okay, to turn your weapon a little bit, or to keep it, to hold it with your strong hand. You see the balance, all the balance is here, so it's harder to keep it on the target than like this. But again, this is a good way of racking. It exists and it needs practice. Okay, more comments about handle from magazine or from wood. Gentlemen, again, Garo Yakub. First of all, this is not wood. Let's be professional. This is handguard. It's called. Secondly, about the grip, we spoke just 10 minutes before. Depends on your preference. You can hold it like this. You can hold it like this. You can hold it like this. The thing is that the weapon should be stable and you should be comfortable and you should hit the target. What AK-47 instructors course. Yes, we have this. We have firearms instructors course where the main weapon is AK platform. And we have also tactical carabine. We have tactical carabine instructor course. But don't forget, for attending this course, it's highly desirable to have weapon experience. And to join our courses, to see the schedule of our instructor courses, you can visit our site, abcca.net, and you'll find all the information here. But again, don't forget, instructor courses are quite demanding. Okay, it's not the course that I come and I get my certificate. This is a little bit another level. So for those who come to camp, mind your experience. Before instructor course to test yourself, you can always come to our combined firearms or tactical carabine or whatever. Okay. During these courses, we do a lot of interesting and useful stuff, especially with AK platform. Okay, thank you, sir, Yakub. Okay, my pleasure, my pleasure. We are working for you. We are doing this for you. Whatever you have, whatever question you have, share. Don't hesitate. We are discussing. Okay. And there is another way. The last one of racking. This is less common now, I suppose, okay, when we use again the weak hand, but the hand is going this way. So it can be used like this, it can be used like this, okay, but the problem is that you need to move your platform like this to be more comfortable, especially when you have some devices here. You see, your weak hand has to make a big hook to arrive to the handle. Okay, so it's much better to do like this, but again, this is the question of balance of the weapon. But by the way, this weapon, if you really like, if you really want to use your weak hand, this kind of racking, can be used in prone position. At least it will be much more comfortable than going from this side. Yeah, I see the coins, the comment. How can I join this course? Very easy. Visit our site, ebssa.net, choose the dates, choose the course, choose the dates, contact our office, and you will have all the information. It takes you 5 minutes. And the next step, we will be waiting for you in the airport, bring you to our facilities. And we will be happy to see you. Okay, clear with racking, clear with grips, I suppose. A couple of things to finish the stream. A couple of things about body positioning. Okay, this is a separate subject. Quickly, what can I say? In general, our body is frontally to the thread, because in most cases we have body armor, so the plate is here, okay, and all these types of the grips, they are really comfortable in this frontal position. Okay, we avoid twist our body, we avoid to open the sight to our target, okay, because normally this is much less armor, okay, this side. And the next point, some tactical gentlemen, they recommend to bend forward like this. From our point of view, it's a little bit exaggerating. Okay, so we try to find optimal position for our body. Okay, because all of us, we are different, and we consider our individual physical capacities. And also, you see, they say that it can compensate the recoil, but okay, let's be honest, gentlemen. The recoil of 7.62 is not enormous. During our courses, even ladies, they shoot it. And not only shoot, they hit. So don't be aware of recoil. About legs, different positions. Some gentlemen, they say that they should be parallel, okay, totally frontal. Some, they make a half step like this, okay. Others now, especially looking at modern conflicts, they speak about moving the same leg as the strong hand forward. Why? Because it facilitates working behind the covers, and it forms the same movement pattern. What we can say, the position of the leg, again, it matters, but you should be capable to work in any position of the legs. Why? In real firefight, normally you don't have time to adjust your leg positioning, because you shoot when you stop, you shoot when you are going down, you shoot when you are going undercover, whatever. And it means if you have time to adjust your legs, it means that the firefight is not so heavy. I see the comment. Even two. Can you explain quick release drill, the first one, and the second one, fast method to reload if injured or to the left and during battle? Gentlemen, if you are interested in this, let's discuss it during next stream, because today we speak about just fundamentals, and we spoke just about basic things. We'll think about organizing the next stream about AK platform. Please send your questions like this. We will prepare the program. And what I strongly recommend, you come to our courses. All these questions we step by step we analyze during the course, during offline course. Because one thing, if you are watching at me here, how I do this. Another thing, how you do this in real situation. Okay, during our courses, we try different options, and practically every student finds the way that is comfortable and appropriate for himself. the comments again. Let me see. I like your life, for Steven. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For us is important. And thank you for stars. Thank you very much for stars. Appreciate. My pleasure. It means you see to know that we are useful is really is the most rewarding thing for any instructor. Okay, gentlemen. Any more questions? Any more comments? I think it was. I hope it was interesting and useful for you. If you want to know some details, if you want to go deeply in AK platform, as I told you, or you write your questions, we analyze them and we prepare another stream, or you come to our offline courses. The schedule you can find at our website abcc.net, and like this, we will try all this, or with me, or with our instructors. I think face-to-face it will be much better and much more productive. Okay, if there are no more comments, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll be glad to see you again. See you next time. Especially great thanks for our ex-students, okay, and you know that you are always welcome back. So, hope to see you soon. Bye.